Hey everyone, Paul Gale Network here, and it is September 24th, 2024. We are about to watch the PlayStation State of Play. Honestly, I'm hoping it's a good show, and all I really need to make it a great show is Wolverine. Give me that one game, and the show is made. And it looks like it's possible. It is rated pending to mature. Wolverine's going to be mature. But here's to a good demonstration of what Sony has in store. Oh, we got some Astrobot kicking things off. Maybe some DLC announcement for Astrobot. Yeah, there you go. 5 new online. If you're a PlayStation gamer that has not yet played this, and maybe are not familiar with platformers too much, but always thought, oh, Mario looks good, I wonder, would it be for me? Here's how you would know if a game like Super Mario Odyssey is for you. Pick this up and play it. It's a really good quality 3D adventure platform. Likewise, if you're watching this and you know you enjoy platformers.
Hi everyone,
like Mario
I'm
stuff,
Nicholas Ducey, the studio head at Team Asobi. We couldn't be happier with the reception to Astrobot and to see how much joy Astro is bringing to homes all around the world. On behalf of Team Asobi, thank you so much. Now, we still have a few surprises up our sleeves. Today's trailer was a sneak peek at the DLC we'll release later this year at no additional cost. We'll have more to share soon. But for now, let's enjoy the state of play.
Free DLC, you can't go wrong with that, you know? I'm hoping that Astrobot continues going forward. I'm actually hoping for some legacy mascots to show up today as well.
If you're intending to walk the midnight walk, you better be sure to keep your spark safe and burning.
While I was in the black, I had a dream.
A new Sly Cooper, for instance, would be really cool to see.
There was a monster in the
Because
woods.
it's been a while.
And on you go.
Another Jack and Daxter would
Into
be
the
cool.
burning light.
Might be too soon to have another Ratchet and Clank, but Ratchet and Clank Rip It Apart was fantastic. Insomniac Games is just really on a roll in general, though, you know?
Thank you.
This game right here looks pretty good, though. Pretty cool visual style. I like it. It's different.
Little soul, you charming little wanderer. Where are you off to now?
And so it was that the burnt one and a small flame took a wander down the midnight walk.
It looked like a Little Nightmares kind of title. But the Midnight Walk, okay.
I don't remember when it happened, but I remember how I felt. Father told us to hide when they came to our house. Then they took him away. Mother said I couldn't play outside anymore. Everyone had fled. She said the country was sick, but we would be okay. Mother always said monsters didn't exist. I thought they lived under my bed. We were both wrong. They lived inside our heads.
We'll probably see the Horizons remake today, maybe. I'd love to be surprised, you know? I mean, I think that's what all of us want, is that surprise that you're totally not expecting. Whether it's first party or third party. I think a big surprise for me would be a new Uncharted, just because Naughty Dog has said that they've moved on from that franchise. But I think that there's still room to expand, you know what I mean? There's still other stories to tell, other parallel characters if you don't want to go into, you know, Drake's whole side. There's more to be explored in that world. Because the gameplay is so cool. They bridge together gameplay and storytelling and cinematic scenes so well. Hell is Us. Okay. Might be interesting. Pretty cool trailer.
My story is a tale of rules rewritten by nuclear fire.
Oh, hey, Serdar!
Have you seen Yana? Something happened. She's in no state to be wandering out in the metro alone. I need to go after her. Their bodies arranged in some sort of ritual. Please, just let Yana be all right. What is that? I keep hearing other voices on the radio.
You said there were people there.
Did you not hear any of that? Yana, is that you? I'm seeing things. Hearing things. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Sometimes we need to become the thing we fear. To prevent something worse.
I was considering getting PlayStation VR 2 for PS5. But
so, how did it feel to
I don't
learn the
know how
truth
its
about
future
the
is
night
going to
sky
be.
tragedy?
How worthwhile of an investment
Long
it is.
ago, you humans slaughtered each
And
other
it not being able
until
to
the whole
play,
world lay
you
in
know,
ruins.
PlayStation VR games is a little bit of a
And
downer,
yet,
because
you
that
have
would
been
have been nice
granted
to have
another chance
one
in
device that plays,
Aurora.
you know,
It
the last
must be the
generation
will of your
VR
beloved
titles
mother
as well.
goddess. However,
But I still think that the VR
still
games
have
being
no
shown off
trust
are
in your kind.
just might not be something.
Prove yourself. If you survive this trial, perhaps you might become one of us.
Cool. Oh, Pokemon. Nice. Pal World. That's gonna be a whole thing. It'll be interesting to see how it all unfolds between Nintendo and Pal World. The game is looking more realized and cool now from when we first tried it out several months ago. Out today. Okay.
Thanks to Pocket Pair for that new look at Pal World, an incredible open world survival game that's launching today on the PlayStation 5 console. We have a few more games with breaking news today. starting with the return of two beloved RPGs from the original PlayStation.
Okay.
Your dreams, magical thoughts.
Okay, Lunar.
All things are real unless
I mean, when you say RPGs from the original PlayStation, there was a lot back in the mid to late 90s.
Lunar Remastered Collection brings together Lunar the Silver Star Story Complete and Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete with updated visuals,
So Lunar 1
widescreen mode,
and Lunar
more.
2 with widescreen mode.
Instantly we see it, the time to grow and be it, when everything is pinned on a hold.
Lunar Remastered Collection comes to PS5 and PS4 in spring 2025. Two updates on
That's cool.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Yeah, saw
Shredder's
this the other
Revenge.
day.
First, the Radical Reptiles DLC, which adds Mondo Gecko and Mona Lisa as playable characters.
That's pretty cool.
And for no extra cost, a remixed in-game soundtrack featuring some amazing guest composers. Both of these updates arrive later today.
I'm gonna have to check that out. I love TMNT. Shredder's Revenge is a really fun title.
Huh? I've taken on another form?
And yes, you heard right. Keanu Reeves is joining Sonic X Shadow Generations as part of the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie pack. This update is inspired by scenes from the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie.
That's pretty cool.
And arrives December 12th. The Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie pack is included in the Digital Deluxe Edition, which lets you play the game 3 days ahead of its October 25th release date.
I like that there's a little bit of a movie tie-in. That doesn't exist a whole lot these days. Gosh, back in the early 2000s, it's almost all you got were crossover titles with films.
手作りのジオラマを使ったファンタジアンネオディメンジョン150も作りました。そしてランダムエンカウントを貯めていっぺんに戦ったりスキルの起動を操作したりと単式バトルにも新要素を盛り込んでいます。音楽はファイナルファンタジーシリーズで共に歩んできた上松さんです。プレイステーション5にて2024年12月5日発売、どうか皆さんにプレイしていただけたらと、願っています。
We're just over a month away from the release of Dragon Age: The Veilguard. Let's check in with BioWare and Electronic Arts for an extended look at a climactic battle.
We've gotten word from the Wardens.
Have they found Gillenane?
Not yet, but they found something else worth killing. One of her blighted dragons.
Rook, you made it. Good.
Wouldn't miss it. We have unfinished business with that dragon.
We've tracked it to a ruined tower nearby.
That lair is a death trap. We need to lure her out to have any chance. So we challenge her, draw the dragon out into the open, then attack. Just you and me now.
Everyone, get ready!
Wardens! Ready ballistas! Wait for it.
Come on. Come on.
Hit the wings! Force her to land! Second detachment! Flank on the walls! Let's go!
pretty cool battle. Well, it looks like a timely battle. For better or worse. For the interest of showing us, I would say maybe it's a little bit too long of a battle cutting in and out of, but they are giving us a good idea of what it will entail, navigation menu. It's hard putting together a show like this, no matter who you are, you know? Carefully editing together the trailers ahead of time, finding a way for them to fit within the show to generate excitement, have a part that's a little bit more tame but still cool, back to excitement, different genres, all of that. At the end of the day, you're seeing footage of new games or updates to titles that you know about, and that's still fun. Still some entertainment for the evening.
Consume their flesh, shatter their bones. Your battle is already lost.
Dragon Age: The Veilguard, coming out next month, Halloween. All right.
This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls. The FBC's research department set up a facility. The Lake House. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, I would have just kept on driving.
Lake House expansion. Coming next month? Alright.
Give up the firearm!
Seeing something new for Alan Wake 2 today was nice. This game has a little bit of an attempt, or a lot of an attempt, I should say, into adding some proper extension to your arms through the VR experience and not just be floating hands. Being an extension of you is kind of nice to see. I was gonna say it's probably Hitman, and it was Hitman: World of Assassination this December. All right.
Few know the truth. I stood with Cain and my brethren until I had the honor of surpassing.
Legacy of Cain.
For my transgression,
Soul Reaver.
I earned a new kind of reward.
Port remaster remake.
Agony.
Hey!
The fate of this world was preordained in an instant.
What madness is this?
A little surprised.
Am I so changed?
I was not prepared for what lay beyond this threshold.
So it's kind of like a retouch up, kind of like the Tomb Raider trilogy
has always been
received.
Don't fight it.
Not as much as Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon, those trilogies. Yeah, but Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remastered, coming out December 10th.
Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remastered arrives December 10th, celebrating the 25th anniversary of the first game's release.
Wow.
You sure we can't just do the same?
Games
Time flies.
from the
That's pretty
original
cool.
PlayStation era also inspired Fear the Spotlight from Blumhouse Games. It brings atmospheric polygonal scares to PS5 and PS4 on October 22nd.
Just go home, Viv. I'm happy here. So happy.
At last, we return to our ancestral land, Agaspa.
Build villages and nurture vast ecosystems in Towers of Agasba. This colorful world includes unique creatures, a peculiar cast of characters, and also allows you to invite other players to visit your island.
I keep saying it. For like the last
Towers
8
of
years
Agasba
now,
launches into early
everybody's
access this
gliding
November.
ever since Breath of the Wild.
Up next, Epic Games brings a split-screen mode to LEGO Fortnite this October. This feature enables friends and family to explore the world and build villages together while playing on the same PS5 or PS4. And in other Fortnite news, the new Fortnite Limited Edition DualSense wireless controller arrives later this year, with pre-orders starting October 3rd.
We enjoy
Visit
Lego
PlayStation
Fortnite
blog for more details.
in my house. That's kind of a wild controller right there.
Next, it's 1 versus 1,000 in Dynasty Warriors Origins, and Koei Tecmo Games is ready to share the release date. Let's take a look.
Guardian of Peace, you have crossed paths with men who may one day bring about order. Until then, you must adapt to the chaos and find a way to survive. So choose your path wisely. Go forth and learn what it means to be a hero.
You claim to strive for justice, but have no way to achieve it. Tearing down the system without providing an alternative is mere wanton destruction.
Looking good. Dynasty Warriors games are fun. I enjoyed this series prior to Hyrule Warriors on Wii U, but that is really what elevated it for me, was that Zelda inclusion, and to an extent Fire Emblem Warriors, that inclusion.
Die has been cast.
I think it peaked for me
All
with
that
Age of
remains
Calamity. It was so
is to
well
see
done.
this through.
But this looks good. Cool.
I was still hoping that I imagined the whole thing. It's burned into my mind.
So, Captain, what's your team been getting up to?
The Guild gave special assignments to some of the other units from the expedition, mine included.
This
Dang,
waste
Monsters
is
of the Wild
amazing.
is going to be a big seller.
My fur isn't built for this kind of weather. That's causing the water currents to surge too.
This is its territory, and we're intruders.
fishing animation. Good animation.
Why don't they just put the meat down? Leave this to me! Heels inbound!
That's it. The White Wraith. It's real! Is that what we're after?
The White Wraith.
Down there. Someone's in trouble.
It seems we must do a more thorough investigation.
What is that thing? An extinct species.
You're a hunter. You've got a weapon, and you do nothing? Give it to me! And I'll...
We don't have a date for that yet, do we? Monster Hunter Wilds? There we go, February 28th. I don't know if we had that date before or not, but doesn't ring a bell. So that's cool. That's coming out pretty soon. $5 months away, and that'll probably be one of the best-selling games of 2025.
皆さんこんにちは。モンスターハンターワイルズプロデューサーのつごとです。本作の発売日が2025年2月28日世界同日発売に決定いたしました。本日より順次予約を開始しますので、ぜひご予約いただければと思います。プレイステーションストアでご予約いただいた方限定の特典として、プレイステーション5でご覧いただけるデジタルミニアートブックをご用意します。9月26日の23時からは TGS2024 発コンオンラインプログラムを放送いたします。それでは引き続きモンスターハンターワイルズの情報にご注目ください。またお会いしましょう。
Here we go.
Look at those chompers! Okay, trail spots aren't cheap, so let's get started. A hunter with a mysterious past and her very heroic friends
Horizon Lego
are all that stands in the way of an unspeakable evil. Join them as they explore, hunt, collect wacky outfits, and decorate their village. Nailed it. This is awesome. But wait, there's more. With the digital deluxe edition, you get this exciting blue roller thing. And snazzy costumes, like the Shadow Skullboard outfit. And this, I don't know what that is. That or that. Or why they're climbing in that cabin.
Rivet.
But look how much fun they're having. Come and join the party in Mother's Heart. Phew, got it all in.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I forgot to mention the pre-order.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani. We are so excited for everyone to get their hands on LEGO Horizon Adventures when it launches on November 14th. And Aloy has more good news on the horizon.
Here we go. The remake of the original?
Aloy's original adventure, Horizon Zero Dawn, is being remastered for PS5 and PC by Guerrilla and Nixes. Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered includes more than 10 hours of re-recorded conversation recap and countless graphical improvements that bring the game to the same visual fidelity as Horizon Forbidden West.
No, it looks better. Looks good. It was already a very pretty game, but yeah, a couple of these franchises Sony wants
this
to
new
have
version of Horizon Zero Dawn will arrive October
looking
31st.
as best as possible.
And anyone who
in
owns the
modern
original PS4 version of the game will be able to upgrade to the
gamer's
new
eye.
PS5 version for $9.99.
Hey, that's not bad.
Visit PlayStation
I
Blog
mean,
for more
gosh,
details
the
and
game's
watch the
been
full
on
trailer to see all the
a
enhancements.
super
Set
sale
Epic
for
Quest.
a long time, It hasn't been $60 in ages, so
new content is on the way.
you could have picked it up for
action-packed
$10
world of
at any
Stellar Blade.
point, like in the
A
last
new
few
photo mode lets
years.
players set up the
And then
perfect
now
picture with your
upgrade
choice
for
of poses, expressions, and
$10
filters.
more. If you haven't played it, that's a $20 game right there.
And Stellar
Play it
Blade's
at a
original
pretty high
soundtrack,
visual
featuring
fidelity.
over
And it is a good
180
game.
songs from the game, is available on select streaming
Came out
services
in
starting today.
2017.
But that's not all. Sci-fi worlds collide in the Stellar Blade and Nier Automata collaboration, coming to Stellar Blade later this year.
That's pretty cool. I like that Nier Automata DLC.
Now let's talk about what's ahead for PlayStation Plus. First, your monthly games for October are WWE 2K24, Dead Space, and Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. These will be available to all PlayStation Plus members starting October 1st. Meanwhile, our library of PlayStation classics continues to grow, with 2 more fan favorites from the original PlayStation arriving later this year: Blood Omen Legacy of Kain and Capcom's Dino Crisis. Naughty Dog fans know September 26th is The Last of Us Day, and we're celebrating by adding the critically acclaimed PS5 hit The Last of Us Part 1 to the PlayStation Plus game catalog this Thursday.
Not a bad presentation, some cool stuff. New colors. I like that 30th anniversary one. New puzzle shells. Indigo, Pearl, and Teal.
Hi everyone, I'm Mark Cerny. We recently revealed the newest addition to the PlayStation 5 family, PS5 Pro, alongside several games showcasing the superior frame rates and improved graphics that the new console makes possible. With PS5 Pro, developers have access to 3 key improvements: an upgraded GPU, advanced ray tracing, and AI-driven upscaling that combine to bring developers closer to realizing their unique vision. We're excited for players to get their hands on PlayStation 5 Pro when it launches this November. But in the meantime, here's a look at some of the games that are being enhanced for the new console, including a few titles that we're revealing for the very first time today.
You got a chance to end this thing big with Wolverine. You know, if we don't get Wolverine today, but they finish off with Ghost of Tsushima 2, I would be very happy with that as well. Come to think of it. And there's other stuff as well to finish off with, but I guess those are a couple of my top ones. Oh, okay, I think I'm getting one of them.
disappear. But you are hunting. And now, every Ronin here is after you.
Give me some gameplay.
Still think you're the hunter?
It might be just this little teaser, nothing else. But that's okay. Still pretty cool. I don't think we're getting gameplay. Oh man, that looks good. Oh wow, that looks really good. I mean, Sucker Punch made a really pretty game on PlayStation 4. And now building this one up from scratch on PlayStation 5. And probably optimizing it that much more on PS5 Pro. Oh, we're gonna be in for a treat. Different playable characters, perhaps. What else? What else they get to do? Dang, cool. Ghost of Yote? So is Ghost of Yote kind of like the equivalent of Miles Morales Spider-Man, where it's not quite the sequel, but it's a full, big, other game in the franchise? Because if that's the case, that's pretty cool. And if anything, that means that Ghost of Tsushima 2 is just going to be that much bigger, more grand of a concept, but they need more time. Because I like the way that, you know, Sony handled Spider-Man. We had an excellent Spider-Man game. We had an unbelievable Miles Morales title. And then we had Spider-Man 2, which was fantastic yet again, you know? So if Ghost of Yote is sort of this intermediary title that's, you know, it's not DLC. It's not, nothing wrong with DLC, but it's not, you know, DLC, a smaller title in terms of like, just spin-off territory, a few hours of gameplay. But like, no, a full-on other game built from the ground up, its own story, its own everything, just maybe a little bit smaller in the overall concept because something else bigger's on the way. If that's the case, that's cool, that's awesome. Okay, I have a feeling that's kind of like what this is. Because they didn't finish off with like a whoosh, whoosh, like 2 sword slashes. Then that would have indicated, okay, just the sequel's name is different. It's not having Ghost of Tsushima 2, it's Ghost of, and then the 2 would indicate it's a full sequel in that, you know? They could have done that with the Sword Strike having 2, but I think it's just something that's a little bit of a, yeah, an adjacent title. Well, I'm pretty stoked. Okay, that was a pretty cool state of play. They had some good announcements. What did you think? Thanks for watching with me. This is PGN signing out. Hope you had a good time, and let me know what you thought. Okay, bye everybody.